Alright guys, we're going to be looking at a few setup for this week. The first one we're going to be looking at is going to be USDCHF. Right now for USDCHF, I'm only going to be looking at for sales. I actually called this sell trade right over here. I actually called it for the 1 hour time frame, and we actually killed it. We got like 55 pips for this sell trade last week. And if you guys also want access to my free signals on Telegram, you can actually click on the link below. The link is going to be down below in the description. So as I was saying, if we go to the 4 hour time frame, there's no point for us to be looking for buy trades for this week. So if price actually closes below this zone, then we're going to be looking at sell up till this zone right over here. And if we look at how many pips, that should give us about 58 pips. So we're just gonna sell short right here, and then we'll see what's gonna happen. But for USDCHF, we're only gonna be looking for sell opportunities, and this is the zone right here. If price close below this zone, then we can sell to this next zone over here. Because if you look at this trend line, we are definitely still in a downtrend, and price is also below the 200 EMA. So we're only going to be looking for sell opportunities, and even if we go to the daily time frame, we're only going to be looking for sell opportunities. So like I said, if price breaks this zone, we'll be looking for sell opportunities to this zone right over here, and also hopefully to this next zone as well, and if possible also to this next zone as well. So altogether, if this trade should go our way, we're looking at about 215 pips. So but if price breaks this zone, we're just gonna sell short, probably to this zone right here, and maybe to this zone right here, because of the setup we're looking at right here on the daily time frame. So that's that for USDCHF. And so let's take a look at let's see what other pairs I actually have here. So let's go ahead and take a look at USDJPY as well. For USDJPY, on the 4 hour time frame, I'm only going to be looking for buys for USDJPY. As you guys can see, we absolutely above the 200 EMA right here. Price tried coming down and couldn't break below this previous support right over here. So we had a rejection again. So I'm only going to be looking for buys for USDJPY, like I said, because we absolutely above the 200 EMA as well. So if we have a break above this resistance over here, then we'll be looking to get into this trade for a buy up until this zone, because of what we're looking at, and we definitely above the 200 EMA as well. So we're going to be using the 1 hour time frame for that. So price is also above the 200 EMA on the 1 hour time frame as well. So, and if we go to the daily time frame, that's the same thing that's going on. So we're only going to be looking for buys. If price breaks this zone, then we're going to get into this trade for a buy up until this zone right over here. And if we go here to the over here on the daily time frame, we can see that there's another zone right over here. So there's every possibility that price could actually get to this zone as well. So altogether, if this really happens, we'll be looking at 210 pips altogether, but I'm only going to be looking just up until this zone right over here, and that's about 100 pips right there. So that's what we're looking at for USDJPY, just for buys. And if it's going to be a sell, price has to absolutely break this zone before I'm going to actually get into this trade for a sell, and I'm going to obviously have my take profit right over here. So what are we looking at for that? We're looking at about 73 pips if price should eventually break this zone. So that's that for USDJPY. So let's go ahead to the next pair. Let's go to let's go to EURUSD. So for EURUSD, we can see that we absolutely have a zone right over here. So for EURUSD, we're only going to be looking for buys if we have a break above this zone right over here, and then we can have a take profit right over here. So if price should eventually break this zone right over here, then we can be looking to get in to this trade and have a TP right over here, because we absolutely on a uptrend. That's what we're looking at, because price actually rejected this zone right here. So price actually rejected that zone right here on the 1 hour time frames, because we had a previous resistance over here, and it rejected the 200 EMA and then it shut down. So this was our resistance. Price rejected it again right over here. Kind of rejected it here, broke it over here, but couldn't get to this zone right over here, and it also rejected then it rejected it over here, creating a support zone for us right over here. So now hopefully price can eventually now break this zone and continue going bullish. So that's why we're only going to be looking for buys for EURUSD, and if it's going to be a sell, price absolutely have to close below this zone right over here, because we had the resistance over here. Price couldn't break it over here, and it came down right here, touched it, and then eventually went up. So for sales, we're definitely going to wait until price actually breaks below this zone, and then we can have potentially price could get to this zone right over here. If potentially price can actually get to this zone right over here. If it breaks this zone, then we're gonna have a take profit right over here. That's for a sell, but like I said, I'm only going to be looking for buys. And if we go to the daily time frame, we can absolutely see that that's definitely what we're going to be looking at. We're only going to be looking for buys, and we can also see right over here the daily time frame that price could actually get to this zone. Price could get to that zone right over there. So altogether, if we're looking at this, we're trying to get in this for a buy, we're going to be looking at 156 pips for a buy, because price could reject this zone right over here and it could just continue going up. But for EURUSD, I'm only going to be looking for buys. That's what I'm looking at for EURUSD buys. Now, this is just my own analysis. I'm just telling you guys and show you guys what I absolutely think. You guys also need to do your own analysis as well. This is just my own analysis. What I think is gonna happen this coming week. Now that's for EURUSD. Now we're gonna go to USDCAD. Now for USDCAD, at the moment we're only going to be looking for sales at the moment, and if price should break this zone, then we're only going to be looking for sales because we're in a downtrend. That's what we're looking at on the daily. We're definitely on a downtrend. On the 1 hour time frame, we're still on a downtrend, but if price should break this zone right over here, then we'll be looking to get into this trade for a sell. But if price actually breaks this zone right over here, then I'm probably gonna short this for a buy. Probably gonna short this for a buy. If we have a break above this zone right over here, probably up until this zone right over here for 148 pips, or preferably just have a short right over here for 50 pips. That's if we have a break above this zone right over here for USDCAD. Because if we go to the 1 hour time frame, we can see that this zone right over here is actually above the 200 EMA. So I'm going to be looking for probably something like this. We have a break and then retest, and then we're just going to get in the trade, and probably something like this, and then it just continue going up. So if it's going to be a buy, I'm just going to get in for a buy when we have a break above this zone. But at the moment, we're still in a downtrend because we have a rejection right over here from the 200 EMA on the 1 hour time frame. But at the moment, it's a sell, so I'll be looking out for sell opportunities for USDCAD at the moment. That's what I'm looking at. What other pair? Gold. As far as gold goes, at the moment, if we go to the 4 hour time frame, we actually don't know what's going to happen right over here for gold, because price has been trying to break this same zone, so it couldn't. So maybe price could actually break this zone this week, sometime this week. So if we have a break, because we're still in an uptrend, so if we have a break, then we'll be looking at buying opportunities. Excuse me, guys. So we'll be looking at buying opportunities if we have a break above the zone. But if we have a break below this zone, then you can short gold up until this zone right over here, or you definitely can wait until price actually breaks this zone right here before you get in. Because if we go to the 1 hour time frame, we can see that we could actually sell here once we have a break have a break below this zone on the 1 hour time frame. And it's safer to just have your take profit right over here, preferably maybe like 2 take profits. Like right over here, we're gonna have like about 75 pips, and then maybe your TP2 for almost 150 pips right there, just to see if price is actually going to break this zone, right? Just to see if price is going to actually break this zone. And once we have that zone, once we have a break right over here on the 4 hour time frame right over here, then you just wait for price to actually close below this 200 EMA right here on the 4 hour time frame. So if we have a break, just wait for your retest, and then you can get in for a sell and price could actually potentially get back to this zone, and who knows, it could actually also continue up until could actually continue up until this zone right over here. So that's what I'm looking at for gold. For now, we're trying to see if our price is actually going to break this zone, and we could potentially get in for a buy, because this is the daily. So this is the daily right now. So for gold, if we have a break above this zone, so price could potentially get to this zone and then this zone. So, and who knows, maybe this zone as well. So but at the moment, I'm just only going to be looking at gold for a buy, but we'll see how what happens when market opens. So for gold, I'm just looking at gold for a buy to see if we're going to have a break above this zone right over here. And for sales, so right here, or you can get in once we have a break right over here, because of this resistance zone right over here, because price had a hard time breaking this zone before it finally broke it right over here. So this is a major zone right over here. So that's what I'm looking at for gold. What are the trade? Then for EURUSD, at the moment, I'm only looking out for sales for EURUSD. So, and if we have a break right here on the 4-hour time frame, if we have a break below this zone, we're going to be getting in for a sell, or probably this zone as well. You can get in for a sell up until this support zone right over here, and if that happens, we'll be looking at about 80 pips right over here. So because we definitely absolutely are in a downtrend, we're below the 200 EMA. The 4-hour time frame also, we're below the 200 EMA on the 1-hour time frame as well, and you can see that we have a rejection right over here on the 200 EMA. So if we have a break below this zone right over here, I'll be looking to get into this for a sell, preferably to this zone right over here. And if we go to the daily time frame, that's what we're looking at as well. We're still in a downtrend, and if we get a break below this zone right over here, the 4-hour time frame, and if we go to the daily time frame, we can see that we could also target this zone right over here on the 4-hour time frame. We could also target this zone as well. We could target this zone as well right over here, and also possibly this zone as well for the looking at the daily time frame. So that's what I'm looking at for EURUSD. And if we go back to the 4-hour time frame, so and if we have a break above this zone, I could actually short this thing for a buy up until this zone right over here. If we have a break above this zone, because if we go back to the 1-hour time frame, we can clearly see that we had a rejection right over here. So if price should break this zone, so we're just going to wait for a retest back to the 200 EMA preferably, and then we can get in a buy for this thing. And we're going to be looking at possibly we're going to be looking at about 92 pips for that. And then if if price continues and it breaks, if price should break this zone again, then we have another zone right here based on the 4-hour time frame right over here. So that's what I'm looking at for this pairs that I just showed you guys. So this is the setup that I'm looking at for this week. And like I said earlier, this is just my own analysis. You guys are definitely welcome to do your own analysis. You definitely need to know how to do your own analysis anyways, because that's the only way you can become successful when it comes to forex trading. So if you guys want access to my free signals on Telegram, the link is down below in the description, so you guys can click on it and you get access. Also, if this is your first time on my channel, make sure you like this video. If you find value in it, smash the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos like this. I'll catch you guys later.